Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Elias and welcome back to Super Hostile Modded, the Spellbound Caves II. In the last episode, we went through the Dustfall Cavern and found a new area, and that was after discovering Intersection 3, which was terrifying, but really safe. So yeah, today we are going to go explore the awful area that was after the Dustfall Cavern. I don't know if it's awful, I'm just assuming. But before we do that, I want to do something here at the base, and we're going to need a couple of things. We're going to need this verdant crystal, we're going to need a stick, and we are going to need a gold nugget. And we have a bunch of those, so that's nice. And we're just going to quickly craft a wand of the forest. Now, this is not the Britannia wand of the forest, don't be confused, but this is just another wand. It's like our current wand that we use for attack, except that it is, essentially it's based around earth spells. And the reason I wanted to make this is quite simple. We are going to put it in here, and we're going to give it a couple of different things. Sort by element, we could do that. That might be the best. So is earth gonna be like at the bottom? Yep. Nope. That, yes, basically. So we're gonna put a couple things on here, and I want effectively all of these. You know, it's gonna be easier. Let's just do, I believe it's called growth. And we're going to have harvest, growth aura, there we go. And we're going to put some spells on here so that it is basically going to become a quality of life type of thing. Also, it feels like, I don't know, I have plenty of frames. It feels like the game's a little choppy to me, but it might just be I'm not used to the speed and all that kind of stuff. I've been playing a lot of different mod packs lately, so basically I want a wand for around here to help me with the farm and make things nice, and we're going to use that to, you know, harvest our crops, regrow stuff and all that. I don't remember if I showed this off, but I made a couple of strainers, these survivalist ones, just a bunch of iron and some string, and we're just getting stuff from them. That's it. And we're still getting fish. Nothing else really to say about the farm, but yeah, I wanted to have, we have a book on us. I wanted to have a couple of different spells. What? Hold on, crystal mine. What is this? Oh, it's a detonation thing. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to have a couple different spells that are utility. We'll probably use those later for different things, just to make things a little bit nicer at, you know, my convenience, to make the farm work a little bit better, so that we can turn in bundles and get more stuff and get supplies, basically. So we are going to head to we're going to move intersection 3 all the way up here. World spawn, you know what, you can go down. And victory monument, you can go up, because that's the one we use the most. That's literally this one. So let's go to intersection 2. And I believe everything is good. One other thing, I have a couple baubles with me. A balloon that increases jump height and negates some fall damage. It's also legendary mobility, so it's going to give us a lot of different things. And the lucky horseshoe, which negates fall damage and gives us a bunch of health. We can put these actually anywhere, it doesn't matter, so I'm going to go ahead and equip both of those. And can't really tell with the jump height, which I'm not going to complain about. But we are a little bit faster, it seems, and just in general, we hopefully going to be able to have more health. We have 5 bars of health, and I do have more food, right? I have a little bit more food. We'll have to be a little cautious with that. But beyond the Dustfall Cavern, there is a completely new area, and that's where I want to go. We're going to set up a bed down here, and this seems to be fairly safe. Put a torch there. This seems to be fairly safe, so we're going to go ahead and set up our bed here. And it is, let's see, this is probably a savanna biome. Hello, friendly goblins. There's been some frogs, because there's all the slime balls. And this area, what was it called? I don't remember. The Mana Oasis. Okay, so really big place to explore. Not seeing much of anything dangerous except for over there. Some sprouts. Now, one thing we are also going to have to remember to deal with. Okay, that is a group of people I don't really... There's a handful of those. And, you know what? Vechs swarm. We have a swarm of Vechses. Oh, they make cool noises. Not too difficult to deal with. What are these things? I can't even read. Baracoana? Not entirely sure what they are. Masquerade. Okay, we killed one. We're gonna grab a bunch of stuff, and we have... Oh, cool. Legendary mask. We can enchant them. Okay, there's some stuff you can do with that. So there is a magical tower over that direction. And there is something here. The lizards. I'm aware of these lizards. They like to steal stuff from you, but they're not bad guys. Orc. There's 2 orcs. There's probably spawners here. These guys have way too much health. Let's do some magic damage. And luckily they're not terribly strong. But let's get in here, and I'm going to assume... No. I was going to assume there's a spawner here, but maybe not. This is definitely a cave. This is definitely an outpost for probably the orcs. And let's back off a little bit. Okay. Are we getting anything really good? Not that I can tell, to be perfectly honest. That's a skeleton horse. Dust Axe Cave. Is that a horse trap? Not sure, but there is a lot of stuff in there. Okay, well, we're going to leave. We're going to come back out here. And I want to explore this desert a little bit more. Ant hills. Ant workers. Alright. Is that basically like a spawner for ants? What is this, a spawner for ants? That... Interesting mobs. There's something there, and I can't tell what it is. Is it an antlion? Alright. Well, it's shooting stuff at me. And that looks very poisonous. I need to drink. And I need to probably eat. Ow. Yep, that is indeed poisonous. What level of poison is that? Poison 2. That is awful. Alright, what are you? You are, in fact, an ant thing. But I can't tell. Ant salvager? Alright. There are a lot of ants. Now, can we break the ant hills? Don't seem to be able to. These guys aren't terribly strong. I haven't, like, gotten hit by them all that much, but not too bad to deal with. And, you know, it's going to be night at some point, so let's go ahead. We're getting honeydew. Cool. Ants are, in fact, known for their honeydew. It's just a goblin. Okay. The goblins are not bad. They're not hostile to us. So let's just try to work our way a little bit into the desert. Stay away from that. That has a ton of spawners in it. And there is an oasis here, as advertised. But there is the question of, what else is here? Is there a lot here? Is there a little? It is a big desert. And it ends. Okay. So there might be more. But that goes to lava. Okay. There's not more of that direction. Let's see. What else is around here? This feels very empty. For better or for worse. Just got to keep an eye out on that ant hill. And I kind of like this Vechs swarm. Seem to do pretty well. Even if they don't stay around very long. I think they only stay around for like 30 seconds. That is a tumbleweed. Oh, they actually give you stuff. Alright, I don't know how to deal with these ant things other than ranged. And they are very awful because of the poison. So there is one thing I kind of forgot about, and we'll have to go deal with that relatively soon. How's our armor doing? Our armor's doing great because they're mostly just poisoning us. They don't do too much damage, it would seem. But it is getting to be night. I should probably grab a bunch of these. It's really good to have a lot of these, what are they called? Mana flowers? Magical flowers? Crystal flowers? Whatever. So it would seem that probably the best the best option for us is the Axe Cave. The rest of this might just be for the wisp spawners, which is the magical tower. It's filled with like 7 spawners. It's awful. Our wand is kind of low on mana. We got to be careful on that. But just head this direction a little bit. See, oof, lag spike. But there is something over here. Oh, I do not like the lightning. Yeah, that's not a trap or anything. Alright, let's... I gotta remember... Oof. Yeah, I don't like these ants that have magical powers. Especially the power of lightning. And I kind of dislike the... those guys anyways, because it's hard to kill them, to be honest. You gotta use our magic. So yeah, the diamond ore over there was very clearly a trap. There is also something here. There's also something in the sand there. These brain slimes? Ugh. Don't want to have brain slimes. It looks like they go for your head. And they attach to you. Probably do damage. Probably... Oh, I bet I know what they do. They probably take your controls and try to run you into the... Can I? Nope. You go down there. Alright, yeah, I don't know what to do about those guys. Let's drink some more water. Let's eat more food. Ice cubes are good if you don't have, you know, heat things. Ways to deal with heat. Brain slimes. Ooh, you are a purple. Purple mobs are faster. Usually hit harder. Definitely faster. And come on. There we go. Sometimes drop more stuff. I really feel like there is... Ow. You are Rare Turtling Ant the Raiden. I believe that's just the lightning effect. But good to know that they can be tiny. That's kind of awful, but good to know. So there is something over here. And I don't know what that is. It looks like a worm. Oh yeah, it is a worm. So what if we do this? And... Yeah, I don't like this thing. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to deal with it. But there's two areas, because there is... Let's put blink on. There is whatever's there. Ah! That thing is... I believe it's called a death worm. Yeah, it's aggroed on us. The desert swimmer. Somehow it died, though. I don't exactly know how. Oh, I know how now. That guy over there killed it on accident. Alright, yeah, I don't know how to deal with those. There is a bestiary, I believe. I also saw, yeah, there was something that died here. Alright, let's retreat for a second. There's also brain slimes everywhere. Stay away. Bad slimes. I want to see... if there is any... I'm struggling for words. I'm not sure what's going on here. I want to see how our armor's doing, for one. That's doing good. Let's eat. I said let's eat. I don't know why it does that sometimes. So the kill a death worm. Pro tip, they love to eat TNT. Ah, interesting. So drop TNT, they eat it, they die. Everything works great. So, yeah, there is something over here. I hope there's not more death worms. Tomb of Nyanblaf Tep. Alright, so we have 3 areas. So what I was trying to say earlier is there's actually an area we kind of skipped. The Mushroom Cave. I don't believe we ever finished that. So that is something else that we can always go back to. Wither. Are you immune to wither? Might be. Ant workers, these guys are not too difficult. I say guys, generally. Ants are typically female. Fun fact. But, or at least I think ants. I could be wrong on that. We got poisoned by something, and I'm not entirely sure where. Oh, over there. All the way over there. What the heck? That is some long range. Alright, let's... I don't know what keeps killing itself on the cactuses. Oh, it's the tumbleweeds. I bet it's the tumbleweeds. Alright, let's get out of here. So there is 3 things in this desert to explore. And... definitely... that cave. The ants are annoying just because they're going to take a long time to get by. Aw, dear. And then we have... We have the diamond block. Her armor is good. Let's go ahead and put a bunch of stuff away. And we're probably not going to get too much farther today, but we've explored this desert pretty well. In general of, like, where everything is. What are you? Centaur, but zebra. Kind of cool. Ant workers. The little ones are kind of annoying. The centaur would be nice if you wanted to help, but I understand. So let's get rid of those ants. Alright, this is clearly a trap. Oh my gosh, you have so many effects. I would love to be able to be immune to most things, like poison and whatnot. That would be a cool... we are immune at this point to fall damage. Alright, we need to retreat. But I do want to get rid of at least the special. The special scavenger, I guess. Perfect. Oof. Okay, that is a lot of lightning. We are getting out of there. We are retreating. Okay, so lightning is bad because it hurts our helmet. And we don't want to hurt our helmet. Our helmet is really good. But it also, you know, just... What are... Insect pit survivor. Okay, I don't know what that was. But we murdered it. We need to retreat all the way back to our bed. And I think next time what we're going to do is we're just going to start with the Dust Axe Cave. I might go back to the base and do some farming, get some more food especially, but also probably some more drink because this has been kind of rough on the resources. I also need to look into those masks and see if they're useful for anything or if I can just kind of forget about them. But yeah, so the Dust Axe Cave is probably the next place we're going to want to go. Probably going to be the easiest of the areas. We do have an iron token. Let's go ahead and use that. We also looked at a filch lizard. Flitch? I don't know how to say it. Normal state, very bloopy and cute. They are very cute. They will pick up or take a flint or ingot and enter excited state, which they raise 2 legs and zoom around. We're gonna actually show that off. I am familiar with this. I've seen these things in other mod packs. They take the items from you starting with the left side of your hotbar. So they take items. Good people keep a stack of flint, so bloopy lizards become excited lizards. Neutral people gently boop to take their diamonds and ingots. Give them flint in exchange. And yeah, don't kill them. They're not harmful. That's wrong thing. So that is the last of our food. I definitely need to go back and get more food. So let's go find a lizard. I like lizards. Real life and otherwise. Lizards are cool. But just gotta go find one. Bad slimes. And we're gonna just give it a piece of flint so you can see the amazingness that is the lizard. There were so many spawning earlier. Here's one. And then they run with it. It's theirs now. Cool. So, we got an achievement for killing a specific mob. I wanted to see what that was. Kill a Weta. Weta? I don't know. Pronunciation is difficult when you don't know what the words. And sometimes it feels like things are spawning that shouldn't be spawning, like that skeleton back there. Which makes me think that, you know, there's something funky going on. Not like a spawner or anything, but like those guys can summon in stuff or something. But I don't know. Let's go ahead and see anything else. Ooh, loot crates. We'll take those. Sure, we'll just take everything. And then currency exchange. We'll get an Infernal Tier 1. Got some stuff. We have 5 adorables. Ender Girl Egg, Nine-Tailed Dolls, and Spawn Mermaid. Spawns an Ender Girl. Yeah, don't want really any of those. We did get a loot list 3. And an enchanted book. Lure. Okay. Not terrible. And spawn a Valkyrie. Alright. I don't know that I want to spawn anything in, I'll be honest. Seems to be kind of dangerous usually. But, yeah. I am going to call the episode here. I'm going to head back to the base. Grab some supplies. Mostly food. Probably also some more grape juice. I'm going to just do some farming and whatnot. And then next time, we will come back here and probably take on the Dust Axe Cave first. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. No, we didn't get too much like actual progress done, but we've discovered at least 3 points of interest, as well as we can always go back to the Mushroom Cave in Peanut Canyon. I don't think we ever finished that. It was a terrible place, and I didn't like to go there. So that's something we can always go do. There's also plenty of questionable things to do here because there is a lot of potential secrets and whatnot. Like, that is suspicious. That is the way up. Yeah, so there is plenty to do. So I'm going to go work on some farming, and next time we will hopefully get closer to another wool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!